Hello everyone, in this video we will be starting Unit 1 Part 2 Register Transfer and Micro Operation. Under this part, the very first topic is Register Transfer Language. So in this topic we will be discussing the following terms: digital system, micro operation, result of the operation, examples of micro operation, register transfer language, register transfer, MEAR, block diagram of a register. Now, what is digital system? Digital system is a interconnection of digital hardware modules. Digital hardware modules. Now, this is one digital hardware module. This is another digital hardware module. This is another digital hardware module. I'm just making a rough diagram. Now, all these digital hardware modules are interconnected. They are interconnected. Why they are interconnected? To form a digital system. So now what is digital system? Digital system is interconnection of digital hardware module that performs information processing task. Information processing task. Now what is this digital hardware module? Digital hardware module. Now this digital hardware module is constructed. This digital hardware module is constructed from a digital components, like digital components such as registers, decoders, encoders, and circuits, ALU circuits, right? So this is what the digital system. So what is digital system? Digital system is interconnection of digital hardware module that performs information processing tasks. Now what is actually digital hardware module? Digital hardware module is constructed from digital components such as registers, decoders, encoders, and ALU. Now we'll move to second term, micro operation. Now what is actually micro operation? Micro operation is elementary operation or basic operation. Now this operation is executed on data. Executed on data. Now where is this data? This data will be in a register. This data will be in a register. Now what is micro operation? Micro operation is an elementary operation executed on data which is stored in a register. Very simple. Now result of the operation. Now where result will be stored? Once data which is there in the register, elementary operation has been performed, micro operation has been performed, will get result out. So this result will be stored in another register. This result will be stored in another register, right? So sometimes will perform micro operation on data which is stored in a register. Now we'll get result. Now where the result will get stored? The result will get stored by replacing the previous data. So this is the way. These are the two ways. This is the first way. This is the second way. So first way, the result will be stored in another register. In the second way, the result will be stored in the same register by replacing the earlier content of the register. Right. Now examples of micro operation. So shift is one of the micro operation. Count, clear, load, and there are many other micro operations are there. So we'll discuss about those micro operations in detail in further videos. So far I'm just naming the micro operations, right? So next terminology is hardware organization of a digital computer. Now, how I am going to specify, this is very very important, how I am going to specify hardware organization of a digital computer. There are three ways to specify. First way is set of registers and their functions. If I know what are the registers and what are the registers available and their functions, then it is that I have specified the hardware organization of a digital computer. Now second way is sequence of micro operations. This is also specify the hardware organization of the digital computer. Third one is control. Control, see, I have specified that sequence of micro operation. So this sequence is maintained, this sequence is ensured by the control unit. So that control, what it will do, that control initiates the sequence of micro operation. So far how many we have discussed? 3. So these 3 will specify the hardware organization of a digital computer. Now next thing is register transfer language. Now what is this register transfer language? This register transfer language is a symbolic notation. This is very very important. We should make a note. This is a symbolic notation. Now why we are using this symbolic notation? To express what I want to express. To express micro operation sequence. Now this micro operation sequence is performed on what? Data. Now where is this data? In register. So what it will do, register transfer language? It is a symbolic notation to express micro operation sequence among the register. Why among the register? Because register will store the data. On the data only we are performing micro operation sequence. So that's why here I am mentioning among the register in symbolic form. So we'll see one example, then we'll understand. We'll see the example. Example R1, R2 plus R3. Now here the micro operation is that R2 plus R3 must be added. This is first operation, first micro operation. Next operation is that transfer operation. This is what the second operation, transfer operation. So first what I have to do? So control will add these two contents and will transfer the content added result to the R1. So this is what the register transfer language. Now this is a notation. Yes, this is a notation. Why it is notation? Because I am using symbols R2, R3. Now what is this R2? Register 2. What is this R3? Register 3. Now what is this R1? Register 1. Now why I am calling it as symbolic notation? Because I am using arrow mark, I am using plus. So I am symbolically specifying the operations sequence among the registers. Okay, right? That's why it is a register transfer language, which is a symbolic notation. Okay, right. Now I'll introduce computer registers. Now computer registers are designated by capital letters. This is very very important. Computer registers are always designated by capital letters. This is what we need to remember. Capital letters followed by numerals. This is very very important thing. Like how registers will look like. So capital letters means capital R, R1. Now this is what the register designation. Register 1, capital letter R, 1 followed by numeral R2, R3. Now this is what the notation of computer registers. Now what is this MAR? I am introducing very very first register MAR. MAR means memory address register. Memory address register. Now what it will do? This memory address register will store the address of the memory, right? Address of the memory. Suppose there exists a memory. This is what memory, right? So this memory has got addresses 100, 1001, 1002, 1003. Now these are the addresses. These four are addresses. Now what is content here? 0000, 001, 0010, 00. This is what the data in this particular location. Now what is this MAR will do? MAR will store these particular addresses 1000. Now this is what the MAR, memory address register. Memory address register stores the address of the memory, not the content of the memory. These are the contents. It will not store the content, it will store the address of the memory. Now what is PC? PC means program counter. PC means program counter. Program counter. Now what is this program counter will do? Program counter is another register that stores the address. What address it will store? Address of the next instruction. Address of the next instruction to be executed. See here, suppose in the memory, here I1 is there, okay, here I2, I3. Now I1 address is 100, right? Suppose currently processor is executing I1, right? Now next instruction is I2, right? Next instruction to be executed is I2. Now I2 address is what? 1001. Now what PC contains? Now PC contains 1001. Why? Because currently we are executing I1. So PC will stores the address of the next instruction to be executed. What is that next instruction? I2. So what is the address? 1001. Now this is what the functionality of PC, right? So next we'll see instruction register. Now what is instruction register? IR means instruction register. Instruction register will store the instruction. Directly it will store the instruction. Suppose here instruction I1 is there. So this particular I1 instruction 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So like this, some 16 8-bit instruction or 16-bit instructions, some zeros. So like this 16 bits instruction will be there. The 16-bit instruction will be directly stored in a IR register. This total content will be stored here like this 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. Like this. Instruction directly will be stored in the register. So what is that register? Instruction register. Very simple. Instruction register stores the instruction. Now what is R1? R1 is a R1, R2, R3, all R1, R2, R3 are computer or registers, or to be specifically you can call it as processor registers. Okay, so these processor registers will store the data and they are handy when we are performing micro operations. Right? So next we'll see block diagram of a register. Now there are 4 ways. There are 4 ways to represent register. What is the first way? First way is take a box, write like this R1, capital letter followed by numeral. This is the first way, very simple way. So in this particular way I cannot specify how many bit register it is. So that's why we are moving to another way. So in this way we can specify how many bit register it is. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll make it better way. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now with this you can understand that this is a register of 8 bit. Register of 8 bit. Why? Because I am individually specifying the 8 bits. So 0th position, 1st position, 2nd position, 3rd, 4th, 5, 6, 7. When I specify all 8 positions in a register, then I can say that it is a 8 bit register. Okay. Now this is the second way. Now the third way is that, see, in second way I am not having a naming convention, but in third way we can have naming convention as well number of bit register. So here I am writing name, so I can understand this register is R2, and I'll also specify how many bit register it is, 0 to 15. With this you can understand that this is a 16 bit register. Okay, why? Because from 0 to 15 how many bits? 16. 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 15 means 16. So with this representation, with third representation, I can understand that this register is R2 and it is of 16 bit register. Now finally fourth way is that, okay, alright, now I am specifying, I am just dividing the register into two parts. 0 to 7 is one part and 8 to 15 is another part. So I'm also specifying the name of the register also, PC, PC. Now PC 8 to 15. Now PC 0 to 7. Now this part is higher byte, and this is lower byte. So in the next video we will be discussing block diagram that depicts register transfer. Thank you.